Hey there, church family and internet friends. My name is Lauren Adkins. I'm the Director of Youth Ministry at Shady Grove United Methodist Church in Short Pump. I got really excited this week when I watched Pastor Beanie's daily devotional video on Wednesday. She's encouraging us to start with Psalm 1 and to read a psalm a day until we get to the end of that book, which would be Psalm 150. I immediately took up the challenge, knowing that as I read these Psalms every day, I would likely feel a call on my heart, like a little tug from God to be in prayer for a specific person or maybe a group of people or a certain situation every single day. So if you haven't watched Beanie's video yet, go back to a post from April 29th, 2020. It's really good. So I'm going to take that a step forward further. I'm going to take up Beanie's challenge, and then I'm also going to create a prayer chain. And usually when we think of prayer chain, it's about a specific person receiving or reporting a prayer, and then that's taken to a group of people through phone calls or emails, and then they can all be in prayer for that situation. But I'm actually making a physical prayer chain where I read a psalm a day, like Beanie's challenging me to, and then I think about how to pray for that person. So I did that for days 1 through 3, Psalms 1 through 3, and then I joined them together. And when I was reading Psalm 4 today, for example, I felt like I heard the psalmist writing about or talking about calling out to a merciful God, a righteous God for connectedness in a specific time. And so for me, that means that we should be asking God to be with people, bring His presence and connection to people who are feeling isolated and lonely in this time. And so I wrote that down, and now I'm just going to add it to my chain like so. I'm using a stapler. You could use tape. You'll also notice that I'm using colorful paper. You could use plain white paper. I just always try to look for rainbows in the storm as a sign of God's love and faithfulness. And my prayer is this whole activity will be a reminder of God's love and faithfulness in an uncertain time. So you just build your chain like so, and you could use this as a way to get the whole family reading the Psalms and praying them together, a nice little activity to do together. Or you could do this with a friend or loved one through social distancing. You each make your own chains at home, but then you find time specifically during the day to call or to text about what you wrote down on your strip of paper and share together. So no matter what you do, just remember that this isn't about creating a craft that's a perfect Pinterest-worthy post. This is about finding time to be in the presence of God. Well, that's all for me. I care for you, I miss you, and I'm praying for you. Bye.